each other on a daily basis, whether it be at work, school, or the grocery store. Some of these interactions are positive, while others may be negative. Ironically, while one person experiences a situation, another person can experience something completely different in the same situation. These positive and negative interactions affect people and their moods. They shape people into who they are today and who they will become tomorrow. In my selection, 11, by Sandra Cisneros, the main character, Rachel, experiences a negative interaction in the classroom that turns a potentially happy day into a day of sadness and frustration. 11, by Sandra Cisneros. What they don't understand about birthdays and what they never tell you is that when you're 11, you're also 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when you wake up on your 11th birthday, you expect to feel 11, but you don't. You open your eyes and everything's just like yesterday, only it's today. And you don't feel 11 at all. You feel like you're still 10, and you are underneath the year that makes you 11. Like some days you might say something stupid, and that's the part of you that's still 10. Or maybe some days you might need to sit on your mama's lap because you're scared, and that's the part of you that's still 5. And maybe one day when you're all grown up, maybe you'll need to cry like you're 3, and that's okay. That's what I tell my mama when she said needs to cry. Maybe she's feeling 3. Because the way you grow old is kind of like an onion, or like the rings inside of a tree trunk, or like the little wooden dolls that fit inside one another, each year inside the next one. That's how being 11 years old is. You don't feel 11, not right away. It takes a few days, weeks even. Sometimes even months before you say 11 when they ask you. And you don't feel smart 11, not until you're almost 12. That's the way it is. Only today, I wish I didn't only have 11 years rattling inside me like pennies in a tin Band-Aid box. Today, I wish I was 102, because if I was 102, I'd have known what to say when Miss Price put the red sweater on my desk. I would have known how to tell her it wasn't mine, instead of just sitting there with that look on my face, nothing coming out of my mouth. "Whose is this?" Miss Price says, and she holds the red sweater for all the class to see. "Whose? It's been sitting in the coat room for months." "Not mine," says everybody. "Not me." "It has to belong to somebody," Miss Price keeps saying, but nobody can remember. It's an ugly red sweater with red plastic buttons and a collar and sleeves all stretched out like you could use it for a jump rope. It's maybe 1,000 years old, and even if it belonged to me, I would not say so. Maybe because I'm skinny, or maybe because she doesn't like me at all. That stupid Sylvia Salvador says, "I think it belongs to Rachel." An ugly sweater like that, all raggedy and old? But Miss Price believes her. Miss Price takes the sweater and puts it right on my desk. When I open my mouth, nothing comes out. That's not, I don't, you're not mine, I finally say in a little voice that was maybe me when I was 4. "Of course it's yours," Miss Price says. "I remember you wearing it once." Because she's older and the teacher, she's right, and I'm not. Not mine, not mine, not mine. But Miss Price is already turning to page 32 and math problem number 4. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm feeling sick inside. Like the part of me that's 3 wants to come out of my eyes. Only I squeeze them shut tight and bite down on my teeth real hard and try to remember today. I'm 11. Mama's gonna make a cake for me tonight. And Papa comes home, everybody will sing happy birthday to you, Rachel. But when the sick feeling goes away and I open my eyes, the red sweater is still sitting there like a big red mountain. I move the red sweater to the corner of my desk with my ruler. I move my pencils and my books and my erasers as far from it as possible. I even move my chair a little to the right. Not mine, not mine, not mine. In my head, I'm thinking how long until lunchtime. How long until I can take that red sweater and throw it over the schoolyard fence. Or leave it hanging on a parking meter. or bunch it up into a little ball and toss it into an alley. Except when the math period ends, Miss Price says loud and in front of everybody, "Now, Rachel, that's enough," because she sees I've shoved the red sweater to the tippy corner of my desk and it's hanging out over the edge like a waterfall. But I don't care. "Rachel," Miss Price says. She says it like she's getting mad. "You put that red sweater on right now and no more nonsense." But it's not now, Miss Price says. This is when I wish I wasn't 11, because all these years inside of me, 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, are pushing at the back of my eyes when I put one arm through one sleeve of the sweater that smells like cottage cheese, and then the other arm through the other, and stand there with my arms apart like the sweater hurts me, and it does. It's all itchy and full of germs and sweat that aren't even mine. That's when everything I've been holding in since this morning, since when Miss Price put the red sweater on my desk, finally lets go. And all of a sudden I'm crying in front of everybody. I wish I was invisible, but I'm not. I'm 11 and it's my birthday today, and I'm crying like I'm 3 in front of everybody. I put my head down on my desk and bury my face in my stupid clown sweater arms. But the worst part is, right before the bell rings for lunch, that stupid Phyllis Lopez, who is even dumber than Sylvia Salvador, says she remembers that the sweater is hers. I take it off right away and give it to her, only Miss Price pretends everything's okay. I'm 11 today. I'm 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But I wish I was 102. I wish I was anything but 11, because I want today to be far away already. Far away like a runaway balloon. Like a tiny O in the sky. So tiny, tiny, you have to close your eyes to see it.